for us, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. It's just, yes, I want to run the ball, but we got to do the right things to help us run the ball. And maybe it's the pass game to help us run a little bit.
So start the season 0-3. You still got a very, very, very good Christ Prep team. Mm-hmm. A very good, surprising, I think, because the injury Labette team. Mm-hmm. And then a very good Mulvane team still left on the schedule. With the games you've got left, with how the season started, what do you want to see the rest of the way to go? Okay, we turned the season around and we made this season successful.
I just want to see us have some fight. I think if we have some fight, have some want to, have some little attitude about us, things will start going our way. Right now, it's just we're not fighting enough in games. And what I mean by fight is just like, it's football. Things are going to happen, but are you just going to take it or are you going to respond to it? We're not responding very well right now. And so, we got a tough back schedule, a tough back half of the schedule. Labette is surprising some folks. I kind of knew what they were going to be, especially if they hired the guy that they hired, Coach Albright. I knew that those kids over there loved him. I knew that there was going to be some kids coming out, and I just knew his mentality from coaching would have been tracking how he wants to do things. Mulvane's been pretty good since we started playing them, so that's going to be a tough out for us. Christ Prep is really good, and they're even better this year. But like I said in the preseason, I love our team. I love the talent we got. I just have to maximize that. I really like us against anybody. It's just we haven't been putting together, put together a full football game yet.
Yeah, I think through the first 3 weeks of the season, the rest of the SEK League, maybe even like the rest of the area outside of the SEK League, is kind of ridden off the NATO. Mm-hmm. And maybe they won't win a game this season. So you talk about responding. It would be big to come out, win on homecoming, beat your rival, and try to vault that into a successful end of season.
100%, and you know what? That's why I like us to be. Is when people ride us off and don't expect too much of it. It is what it is. They're not here. They're not in our weight room. They're not in practice with us. And it's just what it is. And if you see what we put on the field the first 3 weeks, why not ride us off? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we haven't given up. Our kids are still practicing hard, and they still have high expectations for the season, and we still coaching the heck out of them, and we're going to continue to do that.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Yes, sir.
Thanks again to Coach Wade for joining us this week to discuss the upcoming homecoming matchup. We'll have kickoff coming up here in just a bit. Before we get to kickoff, we'll take a quick break, about a 3-minute break, and we'll come back. We'll get the keys of the game and players to watch with Coach Coots as we come back here on your home for NATO Sports, Sunshine 98.9.
Do you get off work at 5 and still need to deposit some cash? Or what about running behind on errands after school pickup? At Welch State Bank, we've got you covered. Our ATM live tellers are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., giving you more flexibility without sacrificing that friendly service you count on. With a live teller, you can deposit cash or checks, withdraw from checking or savings, make loan payments, make account transfers, or ask a real person a question. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, or visit a branch ATM to conduct.
I go into people's homes and I clean, I do errands, and sometimes just for emotional support. I'm Shelley Cloak and I work for Windsor Home Care, and I've been there for 25 years. Most of the time they become family, and it's a joy. It's actually rewarding for me as it is them. It's the people I work with and for. I mean, they're great people. Even my bosses, Susie Hill, she's like family. It's rewarding to myself.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges. When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anytime, anywhere with Solutions North Bank. Our online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be pre-approved in minutes, and our lenders are always ready to answer any questions you may have. Visit skbs.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Donovan Klingen.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Matt Jordan here with Tyler Coots as we're getting set for kickoff. We've got the coin toss happening right now as we are getting closer to kickoff. As we crowned a homecoming king and queen here tonight, and now we're getting set to play some football. Tyler, as we get closer to kickoff here, give me a key to the game and a player to watch.
Matt, I think offense has got to come out tonight. We saw it last week. Our defense came up multiple times, got some good stops, forced some fumbles. I think the offense has got to come out with confidence. I've said that the last 2 home games that KK's got to be patient under center. He's got to trust his offense. He's got to trust his line. We just really need to see the offense firing on all cylinders and moving the ball down the field tonight.
I'm going to go with the other side of the ball. This defense, it's contain Javen Colbert. The offense goes as he goes for Independence. He came out, had a great game, 5 touchdowns in their Week 1 game against Columbus. Fort Scott and Mulvane have been able to control him a little bit. He's the team's leading rusher, and he's obviously the team's leading passer as the quarterback. Averages 75 yards a game on the ground, has accounted for 6 touchdowns this season. So if you can contain him, you can get to this Bulldogs team, and that's what they're going to have to do is contain him tonight. Give me a player to watch.
I'm waiting for KK to break out. It's due. He needs a breakout game. He needs a confidence booster. But I really, really want to see Westervelt just come out and hammer the ball down the field tonight.
Man, you read my mind. I was going to go with Brendan Westervelt myself. I like what I saw from Brendan at the end of the game last week against Emporia. Had the 3 big runs that got us into the positive on the night. So if they maybe lean on him a little bit more, running the football, a little power run in that offense that they've established, the new under center kind of I formation offense. We'll see if they can get things going here tonight. But I'm with you. Brennan, I think, is going to be a key piece of the offense. And then just can we get KK going? Can we get KK Austin going? And if we can, you got to think you like the opportunity. You like the opportunity for the offense to figure something out. All right, we'll take a quick timeout here. We'll be back in a minute as we get set for kickoff. Back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
If it's an item you need for your building project, we can provide it to you at a very competitive price. Kansas Lumber, everything for the builder.
Sunshine 98.9 KQQF Coffeyville.
Well, the NATO will kick to start this one. Indy will return, and Coffeyville going to try to set the tone on defense first, which, I think the way these games have gone, I think that's kind of what they want to do tonight, is try to set the tone defensively.
Absolutely. The way we started last week, we held Emporia to 12 points in the first half almost until we kind of let some things get away from us. So we're really looking to see the defense take control tonight.
Well, touchdown saving tackle. I was about to say a touchdown was coming, but they got a hand on the returner and a touchdown saving tackle for Coffeyville. It's a big return. It was bobbled for a bit, but found some space and had a big return for the Bulldogs here tonight on the roster. That was Cason Lewis on the return for Independence. So Colbert will come out. For this Bulldogs team and try to set things up. He's got great field position. Going to look to throw. First play. He's got some time. Going to take a deep shot down the field. He's got a receiver open.
Nice defense.
And good defense by Coffeyville getting back to that one.
I think that's Kobe Kirk on the breakup there.
Swatting that one away. As that was Kobe Kirk on the lat down there from the safety position.
That would have been a better thrown ball. We might have been in a different situation there.
Yeah, it was good get back defense by Kirk, because it definitely looked like the receiver was open there. Going to fake the handoff. This is a quick little slant route, and this is caught short of the first down for Independence. Brown on the reception that time.
I wonder how many times in Coach Wade's career he's prepared for a left-handed quarterback.
Probably not too many. I can't think of too many that stick out in my mind. As they'll have it 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off. Some room up the middle. As they'll push their way forward. They've got a first down, and now a late flag comes out. As they'll push that up. And Coffeyville's got the ball. They're going to say it's a turnover. So turnover, give it to the NATO. So 4th play of the game, and they force the turnover on 3rd down on a first down run. They'll get the ball at their 40-yard line.
You know, Matt, I think we talked about that against Emporia last week when they kept running the ball and they tried to get extra yards after. That might have been something, a point of emphasis Coach Wade made this week was get in there with the football. If he's going to stay on his feet, go for the football.
That was Deion Jones on the fumble, and Coffeyville last week forced 2 fumbles, and they weren't able to get points out of them, but they did force the fumbles, and let's see if they can turn them into points tonight. So it'll be Magana and Westervelt, the backs, with Austin under center in the I formation. We're a minute in, 0-0. Coffeyville forces a turnover. Good starting field position. Can they make something happen? Handoff will go to Westervelt, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. Give him maybe half a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back under center is Austin. Going to take the snap. Little pitch play this time to Magana. Spins out of 1 tackle and pushes his way forward for a gain of a couple. That'll set up 3rd and long, 3rd and 8.
No, I like the first 2 touches Magana's got here tonight. He looks a lot more confident than he did last week against Emporia. Just the way he's running with the ball. And to make a move like that, last week I think he would have hit the turf, but to make a move like that to get a couple yards.
We do have 3rd and long here. 3rd and 9. That was something Coach Wade wanted to emphasize, is getting into 3rd and medium, 3rd and short. helps keep those drives alive. Can they avoid the 3 and out after the turnover? Austin going to look to throw. It's a quick pass and inaccurate. He had an open Voss, but it is incomplete, and he would have been well short of the first down anyway. He would have needed to make a couple of guys miss to pick up the first down that time, and that'll bring out Austin and the punt team. So no points off the turnover, but still forcing the turnover. You gotta like what you've seen from the defense. That offense, though, just still cannot get anything going. I mean, it was 12-0 for the majority of the first half, and your offense forced 2 fumbles, but then couldn't do anything with it, and your defense can only, be good for so long. A great punt by Austin that is going to bounce out at the 21-yard line of Independence. So 1st and 10 for Colbert and this Independence offense here after the turnover. See if they can get something going on their second offensive drive of the game. Going to be a keeper, Colbert. He's dangerous when he does this himself. He'll be close to the first down line, and a flag comes out late. See what the call is.
The way they were tackling there, it might be a face mask.
Either a face mask or maybe a hold on the one of the receivers. We'll see what the call is. Colbert picks up 10, though, on the run.
Yep.
So 10-yard run by Colbert, 15 tacked on to the end of it. And Coffeyville already with more penalty yards than they had all of last week after cleaning things up. They only had 1 penalty for 5 yards after struggling the first 2 weeks of the season. That was one of the lone bright spots for the NATO. So 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Another run by Jones that'll put him gain of 9 and put him at the Coffeyville 45-yard line. I just realized, so I always forget because high school is the only one that keeps it. They still have that incidental face mask, and so that was just a 5-yard penalty, not a 15-yard penalty. So they still have it 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard run by Jones. 2nd and 1 here as Colbert stands in the shotgun on the 50. They'll hand it off as this will be Lewis. Lewis breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet, and finally spun down after a gain up to the 36-yard line. Another 9-yard gain that time. Carried by Lewis.
That Westervelt down.
We have an injured player. Brendan Westervelt will take a brief timeout for the injury. Be back here in at least 30 seconds. Sunshine 98.9. Westervelt up. Just keep things here. So So Westervelt, that's a big loss if that's a significant injury for Coffeyville. He's walking.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments. 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351 or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
First and 10 with Coffeyville 36. Westervelt, the injured player, able to walk off under his own power. Going to be handoff up the middle. And this one will be a gain of, let's see, 2 yards on the carry by Jones. So, give it 2nd and 8, 7:38 left here. 0-0. Indy, though, knocking on the door of the red zone. Jones again on the carry. Another gain of about 5 yards this time. Set up 3rd and a short 3. Jones 4 carries, 24 yards. Lewis 1 for 9, and Colbert 1 for 11. 7 minutes left here in the first. 4 down territory, you got to think here for Independence. Colbert going to take the snap, another handoff to Jones. Jones has a hole, breaks it to the outside, breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet before finally being pulled down. As there's a flag on the field, this one might be coming back. He was finally tackled down there by Paul Austin Jr.
Holding against the offense. The goal tackle at 1 and 3rd down.
So that makes 3rd and 3, 3rd and 13. That's a break for Coffeyville. .6:30 left here. Colbert will have it 3rd and long. Make it 3rd and 12. 2 receivers split off. Colbert going to look that way. Going to throw. He's got a receiver wide open. First down and drop down after a gain of 14. Catch that time was by Jace Dye, the senior receiver. His first catch in a big spot. First and 10 now at the Coffeyville 24-yard line. Indy trying to be the first one with points on the board. 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. 0-0 game. Colbert going to look to throw, going to take a shot to the end zone. One-on-one, he's got his receiver, and it is knocked away at the last minute. A lot of hand grabbing right there. Both sides. They let it go, so incomplete pass by Colbert. Sets up second and goal from the 24-yard line. 5:50 left here in this first quarter. They're going to hand it off. Jones again. He's got some room, and he will be close to the first down. Give him 9 yards. And every run right now for Indy is popping for big yards. They've got carries of 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, 9, and 11. 5.5 to play here in the first. 3rd and 1 at the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone now.
Coach Ray takes a timeout.
Now we'll get a timeout. I heard that all the way up here. We'll take one with him back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
With Welch State Bank, you can give your child a head start with smart money habits. Our kids and teen checking accounts come with a real debit card with their name on it. An app with parental controls you manage. It's hands-on experience with saving, spending, and tracking balances, and real-world lessons that grow with them. For kids, it feels grown-up. For you, it's secure and supervised. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, to learn more. Member FDIC.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place at-home care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place at-home care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place at-home care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
Third down,
5:17 left here in the first as we're back here. Sunshine 98.9. 3rd and 1 on the Coffeyville 15-yard line. Indy looking for their first points of the game. 0-0. Indy's second drive of the game. First drive ended in a fumble. They're hoping this one ends in a touchdown. Big hole up the middle. And tripped up. Another touchdown-saving tackle. This time the run was Kamari J.
They really like what they see up the middle right now.
They have gashed this team time and time again. That was a 10-yard run by Kamari. Another handoff up the middle, and this one is into the end zone. Kamari with another, this time a 5-yard run and a touchdown. So striking first are the Bulldogs here on homecoming night for Coffeyville. 6-0. 4:56 left here in the first quarter. Colbert going to look to throw. Under pressure will just scramble, and he will scramble in for the 2-point conversion. So that'll make it 8-0 here with 4:56 left in the first quarter. Coffeyville has got to figure something out offensively. We'll see if they do when we get back here. Sunshine 98.9 back in 1 minute.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. 8-0 lead. The score didn't change, but he got in for that 2-point. It's 8-0. 4:56 left here. Homecoming night for Coffeyville. It's actually a big weekend in Coffeyville. The Red Ravens celebrate 50-year anniversary of the 1975 team, which many around Coffeyville call that one of the greatest teams in the history of the program. So, return here, trying to make something happen. And he does the taboo thing in football, and that is run backwards. Return that time by the freshman Ryder Wilson. Just trying to make something happen. Sometimes you got to cut your losses and point your head forward and go. 1st and 10 inside the 20 for Coffeyville. Ball will be on the 17-yard line. Pretty good drive that last time by Indy. They did what they wanted on the ground. Picked up multiple first downs, had several big runs, and eventually scored the touchdown. Coffeyville trying to do the same. And they'll start with a fumbled snap that KK will just fall on. And that'll give them a loss of 1 yard. And with that loss of 1 yard, Coffeyville now has no yards in the quarter. 4:38 left here in this first quarter. 2nd and 11, 8-0 score here for Independence. They scored on their second drive of the game. See if Coffeyville can score on their second drive of the game. And I do see number 4 back out there. So Brendan Westervelt, after the injury, back out on the field. Westervelt will be lined up behind Austin, and the I formation behind him is Magana, and then you got receivers split out to either side. Austin back under center, and he will take the snap, and Magana breaks one tackle, but that's it, as he may have got back to the original line of scrimmage. And that will set up 3rd and 10. Under 4 to play. .343 to be exact. You looking for Indy's roster?
Yeah.
It's not in there.
Oh.
Third and 10 coming up here for Coffeyville. Austin will look to throw. He's got a receiver open, and it is hauled in. What a big catch by Voss, and that gets Coffeyville from the 17-yard line all the way down to the 37-yard line. A 20-yard reception by Voss. Huge catch, hanging on to it after the hit by Carson Voss. So first down, 1st and 10 coming up on the 37-yard line. Handoff will go to Magana, and he is hit immediately. Run blocking has not been good for Coffeyville early in this one. 2:45 left here in the first quarter. 8-0 lead for Independence. Austin will get the play once again from Coach Wade. Wade standing almost all the way out to the 30-yard line, giving KK the play. KK will now trot back to the huddle. Ball on the 30, fully on the 37-yard line. 2nd and 9, 2:15 left here in the first, and an 8-0 game. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Coffeyville's not even set. 1 second, got to snap it. They do get it off in time. Austin under pressure, trying to make something happen. Austin going to make it happen with his legs, and then multiple flags come out as KK runs over an Indy defender. Austin will pick up a couple of yards. That hit fired up the crowd, but I think this is coming back. 2 flags came out, and it will be holding. Indy's defensive front is wreaking havoc on the Coffeyville offensive line. KK's under pressure. The running backs haven't had much room to run, and we're under 2 left here in the first. This is an 8-0 lead here for Independence, as this will be backtracked to the 27-yard line. So second and 19 coming up. Tyler, with the way this offense has been, big holes like 2nd and 19 are really tough to overcome.
Very, and like you said, their defensive line is breaking through. I mean, just look at that. I mean,
Austin immediately under pressure, going to take off and run, and he will pick up a few yards to make it a more manageable 3rd down. Give him 5 up to the 32. Yeah, that snapped, and the defensive tackle was in KK's face before he even had a chance to look down the field. 3rd and 14.
They're hiking the ball, and all KK sees is white jerseys at this point. It's not fair to him.
And that's that. Unfortunately, with the change in offense, with a minute 40 left here, down 8-0 is Coffeyville. Is you've gone under center, so KK has even less time to scan the field. At least in the shotgun, he's got an extra few yards before somebody gets to him. 3rd and 14. They'll split receivers to each side after the 5-yard run by Austin. Westervelt. And now we'll get another timeout. That's Coach Wade's second timeout of the first quarter. We'll take it 2 back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Big 3rd and 14 coming up here for the NATO. Down 8 with 1:33 left here. And Austin went to pitch it, and he fumbled it, and that will be a big loss for KK. He is tackled down. They were going to pitch it, and KK ball just went right out of his hands. 3rd and 14 becomes 4th and 25. That's an 11-yard loss for KK. And poor KK's rushing stats taking big hits from some of these fumbles and sacks that he's taken. 1 minute left here in this first, and Coffeyville will punt away to a leading 8-0 Independence team. Austin got a good punt the last one. Another good one. This will bounce and will be returnable at the 38-yard line. Makes one guy miss. Another stiff arm, and then just out of bounds past the 50 at the Coffeyville 48-yard line. And that'll bring Indy back out, leading 8-0 here with 45 seconds left. Tyler, at what point for the offense do you just say, you know what, go back to the shotgun, send Karsten Voss down the field, and just throw lobs to him over and over again?
Yeah, you got to find something. Give KK, like you said earlier, give KK a little bit more time to do something with the football. It just seems like Independence is just walking through the offensive line at this point. I'm not a football coach, but I've watched a lot of football in my life. We've got to change something to give KK a better opportunity to help this team.
Bunch set. They're going to throw it to the back receiver in the triple bunch set off to the far side. That pass was caught. Pass was caught that time by Kellen Lanning, his first reception, as that picks up 9 yards. They're going to stick with it. There's a bunch set off to the far side. Two receivers split near side. And again, they're going to throw it to screen, and that is incomplete.
It'll be 3rd down.
And that'll set up 3rd and 1. So after the run game worked on the last drive, they come out throwing on this one. They have it 3rd and 1 at the 40, and they're going to bring Lewis back into the backfield with Colbert. Try to pick this up on the ground. 9.8 seconds left here in the first.
I think Independence's offensive coordinator, Mark Andrews, really keeps defenses guessing pretty well with the way he calls an offensive game.
Lewis, big first down. He needed one, and he goes from the 40 all the way up to the 25-yard line. So 15-yard gain that time by Lewis, and that is more than enough for a first down. And that will end the first quarter. Indy will have it at the 25. We come back leading 8-0 Coffeyville, homecoming night, trying to figure something out to get the ball back and try to get on the board. We'll be back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Great schools don't happen by accident. They're built through dedication, high expectations, and community support. In Coffeyville, we're committed to providing every student with the tools they need to succeed, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, or in life. Our partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and community organizations ensure students gain real-world experience and career readiness. Together, we're preparing tomorrow's leaders today while strengthening the workforce of tomorrow. I am Dr. Craig Correll, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments. 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
Back here as 1st and 10. Colbert going to keep it himself, and the quarterback keeper breaks one tackle, jukes by another, and then is pulled down after a gain of about 20 down to the 5-6-yard line, give him 19.
First
and goal at the 6-yard line. Colbert will look to the sideline. Get the call here. It'll be Lewis beside him. First and goal at the 6. They'll give to Lewis. Lewis, big hole, and into the end zone for a touchdown. Jason Lewis with his first rushing touchdown, a 6-yard run. That makes it 14-0. 11:45 left here in this first half. And right now, Indy's just winning the battle of the trenches. Their running backs have all the room in the world to run, and their defensive line is wreaking havoc on the Coffeyville offense.
Yeah, I think both lines are doing their job. It's just that defensive line for Independence that's really winning this ball game. They're putting the offense in good situations.
Indy trying to make it a 16-point game if they can get the 2-point conversion. Colbert will keep it himself, and he is in to the end zone. Little quarterback keeper on the draw play, and it makes it 16-0 here. 11:45 left in the first half. Indy leads. We'll be back here in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Do you get off work at 5 and still need to deposit some cash? Or what about running behind on errands after school pickup? At Welch State Bank, we've got you covered. Our ATM live tellers are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., giving you more flexibility without sacrificing that friendly service you count on. With a live teller, you can deposit cash or checks, withdraw from checking or savings, make loan payments, make account transfers, or ask a real person a question. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, or visit a branch ATM to conduct.
They are very loved. I love every one of mine, and I will do anything for any of them. We clean house, take them to the doctors, give them baths, anything they need. We go to the store for them or go to the store with them. We do everything with them or we do it for them. Cooking, cleaning, it goes back to the bonds that you build with the folks and become their family. And I am Teresa Ruark, and I work for Windsor In-Home Care.
Kickoff is caught at the 8-yard line. Returnable here for Coffeyville. Wilson, he's got some room on the outside. Ryder Wilson, one man to beat, and a flag comes out, and he's brought down from behind. But an electric return for the freshman. And that will, unfortunately, despite the return, coming back because of a hold. Again, Coffeyville just hurting themselves. A big play, but you're going to lose 10 yards of it because of a hold. So that will back them up from, they were going to start about the 45-yard line. This will back them all the way up to the 27-yard line, their own 27. So 1st and 10 at the 27 as Austin goes back under center. 2 receivers split out to the far side, 2 backs behind him in the I formation. They're handed off Magana. He runs into his own blocker, and that will cost them 2 yards. Actually, they're going to mark him back even further. Back from the 27-yard line to the 25, 20, 24-yard line. So loss of 3 yards. Going to hand it off again, Magana. Now there's a hole, and that's quickly swallowed up. But still a good gain. Gain of about 5 to the 30-yard line. That'll set up 3rd and 7. $10:28 left here. 3rd and 7 at the 30-yard line. They need the 37 for a first down. 10.5 left here in the first half, down 16-0. Westervelt the handoff, and he is brought down after a gain of 1 up to the 31-yard line. Under 10 to play. So no touchdowns for Coffeyville in the first quarter. That brings their scoreless streak up to 9 quarters. And that makes it 12 of the 13 quarters on the season that they haven't scored in. Austin will punt on 4th and 6. The punt is another good one. It takes a very nice, friendly Coffeyville roll and will be brought down at the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 27, and Indy already leading 16-0. 9:18 left in the first, trying to add to it. Again, homecoming night here for Coffeyville. Congratulations to Maggie Drysdale for being named homecoming queen, and Alan Granberry for being named homecoming king. It's Colbert here going to fake the run, going to look to throw. He's got a receiver wide open. That's Lanning, and he is brought down by the only man that could have stopped the touchdown. So up from the 27-yard line into Coffeyville territory, a gain of 26 by Lanning, and that'll set him up 1st and 10 as Lanning was wide open after the fake run attempt by Colbert. They're going to stay with the bunch formation. They're bunched to the near side, and then 2 receivers spread out to the far side, and they're going to throw it again quick. Lanning will have the reception. He'll break to the outside. It's a foot race. Lanning, stiff arm, and brought down again by the one man who could have saved the touchdown. From the 47-yard line all the way down to the 16-yard line, a 31-yard reception by Kellen Lanning. Lanning is this team's leading receiver. He was real quiet early, but that's back-to-back huge catches, 26 and 31. They're going to stay in that formation, 5 wide receivers. This time Colbert will keep it. Going to try to make something happen, and he will. That is an easy touchdown. A 17-yard run by Jalen Colbert. His first rushing touchdown of the night. And that extends the lead to 22-0 pending the 2-point try. And Coffeyville is in trouble early. 22-0, 8:35 left here. 2-point conversion coming up. Well, Tyler, with as we await this 2-point conversion, handoff will go to Jones. Jones looking for one man to beat into the end zone. 2-point try good. A flag comes out. Looks like maybe holding. Going to bring this back on the try. We'll see what the official call is. While we await the call on the field for the penalty, with Drysdale being named queen this year. It's the 9th straight year I've been snubbed for homecoming queen. I'm getting tired of it. Holding no face mask or illegal hands in the face by the defense. That'll be declined. And the 2-point try is good, so that'll make it 24-0, 8.5 to play here in this first half. And Indy with a big lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9, as Indy extends their lead to 24-0. They'll take that penalty on the kickoff, so they'll kick off from the 50. Originally it was said declined, but they will take the penalty. So this kickoff,
good kick,
will go into the end zone. Let's touch back, and Coffeyville will start at the 20-yard line. And if you haven't already, at what point, if you're Coffeyville, do you maybe hit the panic button a little bit?
At least a touchdown ago. And like you said at the beginning of the game, Matt, you know, we're going to have to contain Colbert, and we are not doing that at this point. I think their game plan was don't show what they really wanted to do here in the first quarter, and then this whole second quarter has been all Colbert and the landing boy. Connection, and then Colbert put his feet to work, and he just got the job done.
Well, you know, outside of the fumble on like the third or fourth play of the game, they have done anything they wanted to offensively.
Yeah, they've dominated the game on both sides, and the Indy's lines are they're phenomenal tonight.
Handoff will go to Magana. He's the guy. This is Westerville. Westerville with some room to run. Can he break the last tackle? And no, he cannot. But a huge run up from the 20 by Brennan Westerville. That's a 21-yard run or 22-yard run by Westerville, and exactly what Coffeyville needed there. Big play. Punch Indy in the mouth a little bit.
So those gaps we've been seeing from our offensive line tonight, you know, they've seen them, and then it's just like they close immediately once they try to run through it, and he finally got one there.
8:18 left in the first half. Westerville popped off some big runs last week, 19, 15, and 12. That was in the fourth quarter into the game, and didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but here tonight, getting something going early. Austin, again, handoff to Westervelt, and this time he will be swallowed up after a gain of 2.
The right side of our offensive line just is not doing their job. They're getting through to KK almost every single time. I mean, they're back there before the handoff has even happened.
7:39 left here in the first half. 24-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Trying to see, is that Paul Austin that they've got as the fullback, with Westervelt moving from the fullback to the halfback spot?
It's number 30.
Yeah.
Yep.
2nd and 8 here for Coffeyville. Handoff again, Westervelt. And again, Westervelt will pick up a couple. We'll give him 3 and make it 3rd and 5. And it may be just what you have to do. Brennan, a bruiser, more so of a back than Magana, and maybe you just have to wear them down.
I think he's got to have some field vision, too, because he gets to the outside of that jumble of people there. I think he gets a lot more yards than he did.
Picked up 3 to make it 3rd and 5. This has probably been the most manageable 3rd down that Coffeyville has had this evening. 6:40 left, 24-0 the lead for Independence. Austin again under center. I formation. They're going to hand it off again to Westervelt. Brennan is hit in the backfield. Extra effort gives him a yard for 2. Let's give him a yard and make it 4th and 4. And if you're Coffeyville, do you go for this here? Ball on your own 48. This has been the most momentum you've had all game offensively.
I think this is where you pull KK out from under center, go shotgun, see what you can make happen.
Down and the flag comes out. This is going to be holding. Austin picks up the first down, but a clear as day hold. And entire Indy sideline was calling for it, and they get it. And this is going to make a 4th and manageable into a 4th and 2 long. You're going to have to punt. Again, 1 step forward, 2 steps back for this Coffeyville team.
You know, Matt, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but I thought we might be seeing our 2nd best offensive drive of the year there outside of that touchdown series there against, was that Wichita? Circle, yeah, in the first week.
It's 4th and 14, and they will punt. I'm with you, but it's hard to even call that a drive because it was two plays, a 45-yard catch and a 43-yard catch.
Almost a block punt there.
As that punt will roll, it takes a good roll. Coffeyville roll down to about the 33-yard line. So yeah, outside of really 2 plays this season, the offense has not done a lot. And the most exciting things outside of those Westervelt runs have been passes to Voss. He had that one against Emporia last week that just missed scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean he's had quite a few good catches. Back-to-back catches against the Circle for week 1 that led to I believe that led to the touchdown drive. We gotta figure out how to get the ball in these guys' hands more often.
1st and 10 for Colbert. 5.5 to play. He's gonna throw. He's got a receiver open and a big hit by Austin. KK doing something on defense.
Colbert missed the touchdown too there. They're wide open receivers in home field, untouched.
That was a 5-yard gain that time. I believe was that number 4 Brown on the reception. Give him 5 and make it 2nd and 5. Javen is 6 and 9 on the night. 4:50 left here. Colbert will have 3 receivers, tied in and a running back, Lewis, who gets the carry. Lewis trying to make something happen, and he will be spun down after he picks up a first down. Up from the 38-yard line to the 47-yard line. 9-yard run that time by Lewis. The rushing attack is just killing Coffeyville. 14 carries, 134 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Colbert 3 of 47, Lewis 4 of 39, Clayton 2 of 15, Jones 5 of 33.
In 1.5 quarters.
Yes. Colbert with 3 receivers still, gonna hand it off again. This is Lewis. Lewis sidesteps 1 tackle. He's got 1 man to beat, and that man slows him up momentarily, and then coming in to clean things up after a 9-yard run will be a couple more tornadoes. But Lewis at the time still carrying 9-yard run makes it, actually give him 8, makes it 2nd and 2. Colbert going to look to take a shot down the field. Now he'll just throw short, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2 after the incompletion. Third and 2 after the incompletion by Colbert, just his 4th incompletion. Third and 2 for Independence. Handoff, Lewis, no. Colbert, pass caught by Omari Brown, and that will pick up the first down. Up from the 46-yard line to the 40-yard line, a 6-yard reception by Brown.
Not to take away from what Indy's doing here, but in the last few weeks, I haven't really noticed us saying Paul Austin's name too much, but he's kind of been all over the defensive field tonight.
They really needed someone to step up defensively. So good to see Austin has. 1st and 10 at the 40. Coffeyville 40, leading 24-0 with 3 minutes left in the first half. Lewis going to keep it, and this is, maybe it is the first time tonight, no gain on the play by a runner. It's the first time no one's gained a yard on a run. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Indy has scored on every possession after the fumble on possession number 1. 2:25 left here, 24-0. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Handoff Lewis. Jukes out of 1 and loses the ball. Picked up by Coffeyville. Return possible. Breaking 1 tackle is Kirk, and then he is brought down. Lewis fumbles. Kirk recovers, and Coffeyville will take over. Again, you force a turnover. Can you make something happen with it? And, normally when I talk about this in the college level, I talk about at some point your offense has to reward your defense.
Correct.
It's all the same players. Reward yourself.
Right.
At the high school level, that's the thing. You got to reward yourself for making a turnover happen. Coffeyville now their 4th forced fumble and recovery in the last 2 games.
Right, and they get
to get points off of it.
And that's Kobe Kirk, sophomore. I mean, we got the young guys stepping up and making big plays. Now, now we need some leadership to come in here and just get these guys going.
They're going to spread it back out.
KK's in the gun finally.
2:11 left here. Austin going to look to throw. Austin going to take a shot down the field. He's got Voss, and it's just incomplete. Karsten Voss looked like maybe he was a little unsure at how far that pass was going to go. Kind of slowed up a bit.
KK had some good protection there for the first time tonight.
He did. I think we got away with the hold, but they say there's a holding on every play.
They've been pretty lenient on D-backs and wide receivers handsy. I mean, because when we were talking here in the end zone earlier, I mean, I think they had the ability to throw a flag there, and they just didn't. They're just letting them play football tonight.
Going to go to a shotgun formation again. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side. 2:04 left here for Austin. Austin bobbles the snap, going to look to throw under some pressure. Will just get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play by Austin. And again, my biggest complaint about KK as a runner is it's just there's too much dancing.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to just stick your head down and pick up some yards. As we get a timeout here from Independence. We'll take it 2. We'll be back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Our local teams are hitting the football field once again. Solutions North Bank is proud to sponsor Coffeyville's home teams. Community involvement has always been an important tradition for us. At Solutions North Bank, you'll always find us rooting for the hometown team. Solutions North Bank, a proud member of our community. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
You're just sitting there hoping and praying, right?
3rd and 10 for Coffeyville. Austin all alone. It's going to be a design quarterback keeper. Austin trying to make something happen, and then Austin is thrown out of bounds, and a horse collar is going to add 15 to it, and then another penalty is going to come out. Austin picks up 10 yards. He had the first down, and then I think they're going to get a horse collar. And then something else happened after that is going to be a penalty. It is a personal foul. So that's a big break for Coffeyville.
You know, Matt, I was doing some junior high officiating last year. Mr. Welch talked me into it, and I tried to call a horse collar in one of the games, and he gets out on the field and he just waves it off, and I'm just like, man, it's a horse collar. He's like, no, you need to know what you're doing here first, Coots.
Well, that'll put them all the way up to the 27-yard line. There is a minute and a half left here in Coffeyville. Their best opportunity to put points on the board. Austin will stay empty set. 1 tight end, 4 receivers. 2 split out to each side. KK going to take the snap. Will throw quickly. That pass is almost intercepted, and it actually looked like it was thrown exactly to the Indy defender that time.
I think he was just as surprised that the ball was coming his way.
That was, I think it might have been
number 12.
Was that 12? So that would have been Lanning. That'll set up 2nd and 10. I think a little miscommunication. Maybe Kobe Kirk didn't run the route that KK thought he was going to.
He didn't read the R-band the correct way, did he?
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 1:27 left. I don't think ball at the 28-yard line. I don't think the time is a factor here.
Matt, why do you think we went back to under center here? I thought being in the gun, we were doing some things there.
Well, they're going to hand it off, maybe kind of catch him off guard, and Westervelt will not, as that will go back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. I don't know if that was simply just a change of pace thing or what, but they'll come back out here. It'll be a minute left, 3rd and 10. And Coach Wade wants a timeout. His last one of the half, 56 seconds. We'll take it to back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351 or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
You are always in a safe, caring, and loving home at Medical Lodge. Sunshine 98.9 KQQF, Coffeyville.
3rd and 9 after the 1-yard run by Westerville. They're going to go back under center here with 56 seconds left, but stay with 4 wide receivers. Austin will fake the pitch, going to roll, look to throw. No, this is Billingsley, and Billingsley will have the completion. So they bring in Owen Billingsley, the freshman.
Where's KK? They having him run tight end?
Billingsley pass was complete. I didn't see it was 2. So 5-yard gain.
They're lining KK up, and
KK's lined up as a wide receiver. Listen, I'm not going to say I suggested this, but I suggested this. Under center is Billingsley. 50 seconds left here in the first. 4th and 4. Billingsley going to look to throw. He will throw. That pass is caught. Kirk is going to have the first down.
For a freshman, Billingsley looks extremely comfortable under center.
5-yard gain that time for Kirk.
And that pass is good for touchdown. First and number 17.
That's good for a first down, as that gets it up to the 17.
We have no timeouts left with the clock running here. 30 seconds left in the first half.
Under 30 now. Billingsley under center, going to look to throw. Billingsley's under pressure. He's hold is going to be called, but that pass was complete again.
A crossbody throw by a freshman. That was pretty.
This time to Keontae Stevens, but the flag is going to erase it, holding as he rolled out to his left there. So Billingsley's 2 for 2. Would have been 3 for 3. And 19 seconds left here. It'll be 1st and 20. As Billingsley will go under center, they'll start the clock back. 18 seconds left. Billingsley will look to the sideline. 15 seconds left. Billingsley under center will take the snap, going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field, and that is jump ball incomplete. Was that Ryder Wilson? No, that was KK Austin.
KK Austin. I think KK might just the angle of that light there might have gotten his eyes there, because I thought he was going to haul the catch in.
That was incomplete. 2nd and 20 coming up here for up for Coffeyville. We're going to kick a field goal with 5 seconds left here. This will be a
45-yard field goal.
Probably not a good sign that they didn't know where to line up to hold it, as Westervelt moved multiple times.
This is a trick play, Matt?
Who's kicking?
Is it Owen? No.
It's Ryder Wilson, the freshman. The extra point, the kick is up, and it is caught.
This is playable.
And it is returnable. It's Lewis that can return it. No, it's Colbert. And Colbert is going to make Coffeyville pay. One man to beat. He'll get the block. Colbert still going. Stevenson's there trying to bring him down, and Keontae Stevens saves the touchdown. Stevens saved the Colbert touchdown. I thought Colbert was going to make him pay for the field goal attempt.
I think Colbert could earn a flag here with his taunting.
then that will send us to halftime. Coffeyville trails 24-0. And we'll be back to talk about this first half, as I think Coach Fiskus is having a conversation with the White Hat about probably just about what you just mentioned. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 3 minutes here, Sunshine 98.9.
With Welch State Bank, you can give your child a head start with smart money habits. Our kids and teen checking accounts come with a real debit card with their name on it. An app with parental controls you manage. It's hands-on experience with saving, spending, and tracking balances, and real-world lessons that grow with them. For kids, it feels grown-up. For you, it's secure and supervised. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, to learn more. Member FDIC.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place At-Home Care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place At-Home Care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place At-Home Care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anytime, anywhere with Solutions North Bank. Our online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be pre-approved in minutes, and our lenders are always ready to answer any questions you may have. Visit skbs.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Coffeyville trails on this one, 24-0, as the dance team performs down on the field. It's 24-0 here on homecoming night. Indy doing what they want to do, playing the role of spoiler. Looking at play calls, Indy has a game worth of yards offensively in just the first half. 27 plays, 241 yards, 142 on the ground, 99 through the air. Kellen Lanning, 3 catches for 66 yards. Amari Brown, 3 for 19, and then Jay Stye, 1 for 14. Javen Colbert is 7 for 11, 99 yards passing. Colbert also 3 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown. Kason Lewis, 6 carries, 47 yards. Kamari Clayton, 2 carries, 15 yards, and Deion Jones, 5 carries, 33 yards. And then for team rushing, 16 carries, 142 yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. They do have 2 fumbles. So that is 2 fumbles, 2 lost. Coffeyville just hasn't been able to take advantage of them. So looking for Coffeyville, 22 plays, 70 yards, 20 through the air, 39 on the ground. 20 1 catch for 20 yards for Carson Voss, 1 catch for 5 yards for Kobe Kirk, 1 catch for 6 yards for Keontae Stevens. KK is 1 for 3 for 20 yards, and then Owen Billingsley is 2 for 3 for 11 yards. Magana 5 for 6 on rushing, 7 for 3 for KK, and 7 for 30 for Westervelt. Coffeyville's hurt themselves with penalties, 6 for 60 versus Indy's 2 for 25. So that's where we set with things. Offensive yards wise, we'll come back. We'll talk about. We'll come back and talk about some keys to the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in 5 minutes. Sunshine 98.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's public schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about headlights.
Do you get off work at 5 and still need to deposit some cash? Or what about running behind on errands after school pickup? At Welch State Bank, we've got you covered. Our ATM live tellers are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., giving you more flexibility without sacrificing that friendly service you count on. With a live teller, you can deposit cash or checks, withdraw from checking or savings, make loan payments, make account transfers, or ask a real person a question. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, or visit a branch ATM to conduct
Caring. The Windsor Place at Home Care difference.
Clients come to us by referral from the state Medicaid program, usually one of the 3 managed care organizations, and they've chosen us or selected us, and so we get the referral. Our source of referrals have been, quite frankly, through performance. Word of mouth, one consumer to another consumer. Case managers have seen that we're different.
Windsor Place at Home Care, a company built on caring.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Great schools don't happen by accident. They're built through dedication, high expectations, and community support. In Coffeyville, we're committed to providing every student with the tools they need to succeed, whether that's in the classroom, on the field, or in life. Our partnerships with local businesses, healthcare providers, and community organizations ensure students gain real-world experience and career readiness. Together, we're preparing tomorrow's leaders today while strengthening the workforce of tomorrow. I am Dr. Craig Correll, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
KGGF, KUSN, and KQQF Radio is growing. We're looking to expand our sales team. If you enjoy meeting people, working independently, and want to make a difference for local businesses, we want to talk to you. Sales experience is helpful but not required. We'll train the right person. For more information or to apply, call 620-251-3800. That's 620-251-3800. Come grow with us at KGGF, KQQF, and KUSN Radio.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. Matt Jordan alongside Tyler Coots here as we set at halftime. And Tyler, what do you want to see from Coffeyville in this second half? They do get the ball to start the second half, down 24-0 here.
Yeah, I think they showed us there in the last minute of the first half what they're going to come out and do. Put the true freshman under center. He might not have a strong arm to get the ball down the field, but he showed us that he can nickel and dime it. And putting KK outside, even in lining him up as a tight end, I think we're going to see a lot more offensive firepower here with a couple guys down the field that can catch the ball, with KK going to a wide receiver and Carson Voss being outside as well. I think we're going to get to see what Owen's made of. He's kind of been put in the spotlight here. So I'm pretty excited to see what we're going to do here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Owen can do. We got to see him, or I got to see him a little bit against Chanute. I like what I saw out of him as a freshman. He looks very poised, very confident out there. I mean, he's the JV quarterback, so he's got a lot of reps, at least at JV level. And I just think it gives you another athletic weapon to use with KK out in space. And it doesn't matter if you can throw it 40 yards down the field. If you throw a little slant to KK, he breaks a tackle and then uses his speed to go down the field.
Yeah, I just feel like if Owen's a true weapon, we might as well have all our weapons on the field at the same time. If we're going to have a chance to look improved in the second half, have a chance at this ball game, that Indy has they've ruled the game. So I really think that putting Owen under center, giving him some opportunities here against a team that's played really good football. I mean, we saw what they were doing to KK coming through that offensive line. So, I don't know what they're going to come out in. Are they going to come out in the I formation? Are they going to come out in the gun? Excited to see more weapons on the field.
And it's weird to say. I think the defense adjusted well in the first half. First drive, forced the fumble, then 3 straight scores, then you force a fumble again. Honestly, with the way they move the ball, the fact that they have over 240 yards, it could be, it might even should be a 5-score, 6-score game instead of a 3-score game that we see right now.
Yeah, what we've seen on the defensive side of the ball, Kobe Kirk picked up the fumble. Was he in the right place at the right time? Possibly. But the dude's been all over the field tonight. Paul Austin, I mentioned this earlier. Paul Austin has probably been the most impressive defensive player for me tonight. He's where he needs to be. He prevented a Kellen Lanning touchdown on a play that they set up. I don't know what that set there is, but they had 3. We had 2 guys, and Paul picked them up and made some good plays on the ball. That's what we need from those younger guys. Paul's a junior. Kobe's a sophomore. It's just guys like that can come out and make some plays to really get that defense energized.
And they did it last week, cleaned up the penalties. They have to clean up the penalties in the second half. Not only do you have 6 for 60, but how many of those have been drive killers? 2, 3 of those big holding penalties that have just been drive killers. We've seen it on a couple of drives. I mean, the drive that we said was might have been the most successful one of the season came to an end because a hold on a 4th down you picked up turned 4th and 4 into 4th and 14, and you had to punt. So clean up the penalties as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Clean up the small things, put our weapons on the field, and just give us a pure chance at improving in the second half.
All right, we'll take another 4-minute timeout. Back in 4 minutes as we get set for the second half. Sunshine 98.9.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments. 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
With Welch State Bank, you can give your child a head start with smart money habits. Our kids and teen checking accounts come with a real debit card with their name on it. An app with parental controls you manage. It's hands-on experience with saving, spending, and tracking balances, and real-world lessons that grow with them. For kids, it feels grown-up. For you, it's secure and supervised. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, to learn more. Member FDIC.
I go into people's homes and I clean, I do errands, and sometimes just for emotional support. I'm Shelley Cloak and I work for Windsor Home Care, and I've been there for 25 years. Most of the time they become family, and it's a joy. It's actually rewarding for me as it is them. It's the people I work with and for. I mean, they're great people. Even my bosses, Susie Hill, she's like family. It's rewarding to myself.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Our local teams are hitting the football field once again. Solutions North Bank is proud to sponsor Coffeyville's home teams. Community involvement has always been an important tradition for us. At Solutions North Bank, you'll always find us rooting for the hometown team. Solutions North Bank, a proud member of our community. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
KGGF, KUSN, and KQQF Radio is growing. We're looking to expand our sales team. If you enjoy meeting people, working independently, and want to make a difference for local businesses, we want to talk to you. Sales experience is helpful but not required. We'll train the right person. For more information or to apply, call 620-251-3800. That's 620-251-3800. Come grow with us at KGGF, KQQF, and KUSN Radio.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
Back here, Sunshine 98.9, taking a look from halftime scores from our other stations. Galena is up on Fredonia 18-6, and Christ Prep up on Caney 24-8. Christ Prep team that Coffeyville travels up to take on next week in Olathe.
On a Saturday, right?
Saturday, 3:30 kick. Give some of these players an idea of what playing college ball might feel like.
And where'd you say that? Where do they play at? Blue Valley?
They play at one of the Olathe schools. I think it changes, but
based on home schedules.
Based on like availability and whatnot. Coffeyville will receive the ball to start. And they're going to go a little pooch kick here that will bounce. And Kobe Kirk, is he going to be able to pick it up? No. But, thankfully for Coffeyville, and I just had nightmare flashbacks to the Chanute game, as they can't field the kick, but it goes out of bounds at the 20, and it's essentially a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up for Coffeyville, and the question is,
who will be the quarterback?
Will we see Owen Billingsley or KK Austin to start the second half? So 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the NATO, trying to get points on the board. They're sitting at 10 straight quarters without scoring points. It will...
I think it's KK.
Be KK.
In the gun. That's what we like to see here.
In the gun, spread it out. 5 wide receivers.
I bet he throws the ball here. Or runs it.
He's going to keep it himself. Tries to bounce off the block from Westervelt and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Got to catch the snap there.
No gain on the play by KK. Will set up 2nd and 10.
You know, you go to think in a situation like that, if you put KK on the outside, if it's going to be a direct snap, a designed run like that from the quarterback, why don't you just snap it to Westervelt in that situation?
I guess you give the threat that you're going to throw potentially with KK back there. And now they're going to go back to the I formation. And now we're going to get a timeout. That is not a good look for this team. Timeout on the second play of the second half.
Looks like this might be a planned timeout here potentially. Looks like Billingsley's on the sideline waiting to go on the field.
All right, we'll see what they do. Back in a minute, Sunshine 98.9.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's Public Schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments 620-202-2351.
Thank goodness for Monkey Business Nitpickers.
Call 620-202-2351, or stop by 1415 West 8th in Coffeyville. We are serious about head lice.
The snap goes over his head, but the flags fly, and that saves probably Coffeyville, as that was going to be a false start. I've never been so happy to see a false start in my life.
That was either going to be a safety or a touchdown, huh?
Yeah, 5-yard false start, or at least a big chunk of yards lost, so I'll take 2nd and 15 as opposed to 2nd and 20 or even farther. They do bring Owen Billingsley out after the timeout. So he'll have it on his own 15. 2nd and 15 coming up. 11 minutes left, trailing 24-0. Billingsley will be under center with Westervelt behind him. Billingsley going to look to throw as he rolls to his right, looking, scanning, and just throwing it away, as that is incomplete. That sets up 3rd and 15. Oh, there's a flag out on the field as well. It's on Coffeyville. Was it accepted? Holding?
Opposite way of the ball. That's unacceptable.
So that'll mean it is... Nope, they're going to decline it. They will decline it and make it 3rd and 15. I thought they were going to, but... holding call would have backed him up to about the 8-yard line. Under 11 to play, trailing 24-0. Back to the I formation with Billingsley under center. Billingsley going to hand it off, and this will go nowhere. Westervelt, no gain on the play. They'll bring up 4th and 15, and the punt team will come out. KK will come in to punt. He'll stand just a few yards shy of his own end zone. And another good punt from KK, returnable at the 50. And Lanning is brought down by the duo of Kirk and Magana, just a 3-yard gain. And that will set up 1st and 10 in Coffeyville territory for the Bulldogs, already leading in this one 24-0. So 1st and 10 at the Coffeyville 47-yard line. Colbert, the quarterback. Clayton, the running back. Haven't seen a lot of him tonight. A couple of carries for 15 yards. 2 receivers split to the near side. Gonna hand off Clayton.
Ooh,
Clayton, big
that's
hole
a big
at the
boy.
middle. And that is a 47-yard easy touchdown for Indy. Well, that, they don't get any easier than that. Untouched for 47 yards. Clayton's 2nd touchdown of the night.
I think that reminds me of a play last year when we had Josh Schobunder center. I think we were playing Indy, and he had like a 95-yard touchdown. I mean, I think that's an Andrews called play right there, so it's probably pretty close to the same play. But
that makes it 30-0 with the 2-point conversion coming up. Handoff again, right back up the middle, and he's in again for a 2-point conversion. 32-0, 10-10 left here in the third. Back in a minute, Sunshine 98.9.
We've got you covered. Our ATM live tellers are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., giving you more flexibility without sacrificing that friendly service you count on. With a live teller, you can deposit cash or checks, withdraw from checking or savings, make loan payments, make account transfers, or ask a real person a question. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, or visit a branch ATM to conduct.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place at-home care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place at-home care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place at-home care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
$32-0. 10-10 left here. Flag. Coffeyville will get a break here.
Kicking the ball down. Coffeyville starting on 75.
Coffeyville will get to start on their own 35. Good starting field position. And you were right. That was a Coffeyville play. Got former assistant coach giving me confirmation there on the big touchdown run. I think I'd seen LaMarcus Tunstall. Not LaMarcus Tunstall. I just combined two people. LaMarcus Allen run that same exact play a few times. I've probably seen Aaron Tunstall run that play.
You probably have.
Times as well. I saw Aaron Tunstall do a lot of things. Saw LaMarcus do a lot of things. I talk all the time because LaMarcus transferred his junior year to Independence that I was robbed of a LaMarcus Allen, Aaron Tunstall backfield. And how great that could have been. Austin back under center and trying to give it to Westervelt. And again, this east-west running is really just frustrating me.
If only you got stats for that.
I don't need to have official stats to know that if you don't run straight, you're going to lose yards.
Yeah, and I think the only person that ever gets credit for running sideways in a play is Patrick Mahomes. Because, it's just crazy things. Patrick Mahomes runs 50 yards on a 2-yard play.
All right, Collinsworth. Here's a guy. Handoff under center from Austin to Westerville, and that might... Did it get back to the line of scrimmage or no? Where are they going to mark it? Looks like maybe give him a yard.
Coffeyville might be the best team at running into their blocks. So we talked about that last week, where our running backs are not, they're just not going where they're supposed to, or they're just running straight into their linemen in front of them. I don't think you're going to get very far down the field doing that.
Under 9 left here in the third, 32-0. Indy leads in this one. It is 3rd and 12. And they're going to go to the pistol formation here. Austin will stay in at quarterback.
Oof.
KK, high snap, gets a block from Paul Austin. KK going to keep it himself, and KK is pushed out of bounds as he picks up 2 or 3.
Here comes a punt.
Another punt coming up for Coffeyville. Eight and a half left here. KK will punt this one away. Punt tipped, not fully blocked, but tipped, and then picked up at the 50 by Indy. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs. Already up in this one, 32-0.
On special teams like that, you've got to know your job. You've got to know that you've got to block for your kicker.
So, Indy tonight, fumble, touchdown, fumble, touchdown. 6 drives, 4 touchdowns, 2 fumbles, and complete and total domination. Over 300 yards of offense. Ball in the 50, they're going to give it again up the middle of the same guy that had the touchdown, and he will be stopped after a 10-yard run. KK Austin and then a whole group of NATO come in to bring him down. It was a big run that time by Clayton.
I think there were a total of 7 NATO players in on that stop there. I think I only saw 4 NATO players still standing on the field. I'm going to be very surprised if we don't see the same play called here.
First and 10 at the 40. Handoff again, Kamari. Kamari again hit by beat. Austin. 8-yard run.
We've seen a lot of good running backs here against Coffeyville in the last few weeks. We've just seen teams that have just really executed well running the ball.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 home games have been led by a tremendous running back. And the Chinook game, dominated by Chris Harding. Another handoff, and this time we get a false start at the back of 5 yards.
False start with the offense. We'll back it up and repeat second down.
So back them up 5 yards, make it 2nd and 7. That's their 3rd penalty for 30 yards.
As a coach, Matt, one of the most frustrating things was playing a home game on a day you don't have school. I wonder if that affects or what Coach Wade thinks about that.
Yeah, it's the we talk about it every year. He doesn't like homecoming in and of itself. It's harder. I hear every coach talk about that. Not having school that day makes things harder. Colbert going to take a massive shot down the field. He's got a receiver open, and it is complete. A big play up from the 37-yard line all the way inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. No, the 9-yard line. So a 28-yard catch that time.
I really don't know if Colbert could have thrown that ball any better there.
Was that Reese?
Number 9, I think.
That would have been Reese Reichenberger.
Is it Richenberger?
Richenberger. I always mess that up. You'd think I'd get it right because, there's so many of them. But, yeah, Reese Richenberger on the 28-yard reception. Handoff again up the middle. Kamari pushing his way forward. A gain of 5.
Comes some flag. Looks like it's probably going to be on Coffeyville. I would say a late hit potentially.
So at the moment, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. 6.5 to play here.
Nice mask. Oh, another flag.
This one is gonna.
This is gonna put it halfway to the goal. Probably it's probably a personal foul in Coffeyville.
Yeah. Ball should probably be about on the 1 or 2 yard line.
Boy, Keontae's coming off the field. It might be on him, or they already had 11 on the field. I can't.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Something was probably said.
Yeah. A little bit of rivalry mashup out there.
So 1st and goal on the 1. And I wonder who's going to get the football here.
That hit the first down goal from the 1
First and goal, 6.5 to play in this 3rd quarter. And each looking for their 5th touchdown of the night. Handoff will be to Kamari, and he will walk into the end zone.
You would probably go to say here that might have been the last offensive drive we see Colbert behind center tonight.
It might be. Makes it 38-0, 2-point conversion coming up. They've been successful on all of their 2-point tries. Colbert, little pop pass and it's no good. 38-0. 6:09 left here in the 3rd. Coffeyville will get the ball back, trying to make something happen. Take a break. Back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
6:09 left here in the 3rd quarter, 38-0. Kickoff will be caught at the 10. Trying to make something happen. Ryder Wilson, and Ryder is just tackled down at the 15. 1st and 10 coming up at the 15 for Coffeyville.
Ryder Wilson there on the kickoff return. Going to be down at the 17 or 14 to start the next drive.
Under 6 to play. 38-0. Unless Coffeyville scores, we'll more than likely see a running clock here in the 4th quarter. And if Coffeyville doesn't score, we'll bring that scoreless streak up to 11 quarters.
Looks like we're going to see Owen Billingsley as the quarterback here. KK's out as a wide receiver.
So Billingsley back in at quarterback. A little bit of shuffling. Ball on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Down 38-0 against Independence. Billingsley slips a little bit, able to regain composure. Now just take off with it. He will lose a couple. Loss of 2. Under 6 to play here.
Matt, is this the most lopsided rivalry game in the 9 years you've been calling the NATO?
There was, I think, 42-14. 1 year they lost. I have to look back. That pass is caught by Austin on the sideline. Billingsley with the completed pass up to the...
Let's bring up a 3rd and 3 here.
From the 15 up to the 24, 9-yard gain by KK. Or sorry, 11-yard gain by KK. Third and 3. On the losing side, I've seen us beat them by more. That pass is incomplete, intended for KK. Just a little short. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Do you go for this? Might as well.
At the 24?
Might as well. What do you got to lose?
We're not really blocking for our punter, so...
38-0, 5:25 left here. I think 60-0 is the 60-6 maybe.
I don't know. I remember one of the first years I was working at Coffeyville. That year was at Independence, and one of those games at Tunstall just completely was all over the field. The good days.
And
I think it's on.
Offsides. That'll give Coffeyville the free first down.
Must have touched.
Don't have to worry about going for it or not.
I saw a linebacker trying to blitz, but I didn't see a lineman go across. I didn't think he actually crossed the line of scrimmage and touched a player. Because don't you have to touch on the defensive side?
No, not if you jump too much, or if you make the offense jump themselves. So 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Owen out of the gun.
The pass is tipped and incomplete. So last year in Independence, we won that game 42-0. It was one of our 2 wins on the season. As this is 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. That pass is caught. Makes one man miss. Is Kirk. He's got some more space. Picks up a good block and down to the 40. An 11-yard gain, 12-yard gain by Kobe Kirk.
Carson Voss had quite the block there for that play to go on up the field. I'm not sure if he got hit harder or the Independence player got hit by him harder. It was a pretty solid contact.
And then 2 years ago, we beat Independence 35-0. That was also in Indy, so they're getting a little payback for a couple of 35 and 42-point shutouts the last 2 seasons. Beat them 42-13 3 years ago. As that pass is caught, a little spin move, as that will now bring it back up about a 4-yard gain. Who was that?
Albert Hundal, sophomore.
Gain of 4, and that'll set up 2nd and 7, or give him 4, give him 4, 2nd and 6. And 22-23, yeah, we said that, we won that game 42 to
Now, did Tunstall play, because what year did he break his leg, his sophomore year?
Yeah, so he did not play that 22-23.
Did he break his leg week 1?
Week 2.
Week 2?
Week 2 against Winfield. Owen Billingsley going to look to throw. Will throw that pass again. Caught. This is KK Austin.
They say it's a catch.
3-yard gain by Austin. So week 1, we were at home and won that game 8-0 in overtime off an Aaron Tunstall touchdown. He had 2 big touchdowns in that game called back for holding.
Well, was that at Indy or was that?
No, I'm talking. This is our first year. This is Mulvane.
Okay.
This is Mulvane.
Yeah.
So week 1 we beat Mulvane 8-0, and then week 2 we go to Winfield, and here on this 3rd and 13, 3:48 left here. See if they can pick up this critical 3rd down. Billingsley with 4 wide receivers, and now we'll get a timeout. Here by Coach Wade. We'll take it to back in a minute. No, we'll keep it here. Keep it here. Sunshine 98.9. We'll keep it right here. 3:48, 38-0 left. So, winding down the 3rd quarter here. But week 2, sophomore year for Aaron. We go to Winfield and get up early, quick. So, I kind of got a glimpse of what Aaron was going to look like in that Mulvane game, but they didn't. 2 of them didn't count, and then you score. It's in 25-yard line because it's college rules essentially, and then we held them. Kanan White had a sack on 4th down to seal the game, and then week 2 we go up to Winfield, and Aaron scores I think 2 quick ones, big, and then
he broke his leg on defense, didn't he?
Yeah, they take the lead back, and then Aaron. First play of the second half, they scored. We busted coverage for us right at the end of halftime, and they score to take the lead at halftime. And then we come back, first play of the half, and Aaron breaks free for a big one for 1 play, 65-yard touchdown. 3rd and 3 here, handoff up the middle, 1st down. Westerville and Moore spins out of 1, and then is brought down. Good for a 1st down up from the 48-yard line to the 46-yard line, a 5-yard gain that time for Westerville.
That's a great call by Coach Wade coming out of that timeout. I think that's the first time we've seen tonight where we've taken a timeout intentionally to draw something up. Here I go talking like I'm coaching basketball. But that was a great call by Coach Wade there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. 3:22 left here as Billingsley will look to throw. The throw, pass caught.
Kirk, go.
Kirk stays on his feet, and Kirk has a 1st down. Up to the 34-yard line, 11-yard catch by Kobe Kirk. 38-0, 3:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. But Aaron gave me one of my favorite calls that I've had in my short career. They take the lead, and I'm setting up, down for the first time in the game. Can we make a comeback? And Billingsley will take the snap here, hand it off, another handoff up the middle. Westervelt, patient, pushing, runs into his own blocker, but able to pick up about 3 yards, and he breaks free, and I can tell he's going to score, and my call was he's going to get it all back in 1 play, and they take the lead and then they hold the lead, and then third to the last play of the game. Winfield's inside their own 10, and he collides with his own player and breaks his leg. We ended up holding them and winning. But yeah, he missed the rest of the season. Still went 6-4 that year. As Billingsley going to take a shot down the field and just too far out in front of an outstretched Kirk's hands. The team was really good, and had Aaron stayed healthy, I think because running back wise, LaMarcus comes out of nowhere because we were like 4 deep.
Yeah.
Because of injuries and whatnot, and LaMarcus comes in back-to-back games against Labette and Fort Scott, he carries the ball 98 times. And we win one, and then we fall just short to Fort Scott.
Now, were we running a lot of Wildcat that year?
No, that was that would have been Axel's sophomore year as well, and he was his first year playing quarterback. Little quarterback keeper by Billingsley, only picks up a yard, makes it 4th and 6.
I think your famous question here tonight, Matt, is do we go for it? I think we absolutely go for it here.
Oh, yeah. No, you're going to go for it for the rest of the game. Fourth and 6. Billingsley going to look to throw, will throw again, pass caught, trying to make something happen, he breaks the tackle, he's loose, one man to beat, and he's brought down.
Oh, he fumbles.
Just shy. I think the ball came, I thought he was down.
I think the ref called him down.
I didn't see who caught that. Up from the 30-yard line to about the 6.
You got a downed Independence player.
Was that? Who made the catch that time?
That was Kobe Kirk.
Kobe Kirk again. So a 25-yard reception. And
with a lot of yards after the catch, too.
The sophomores connecting here tonight in Billingsley and Kirk, or freshman and sophomore. Yeah, we'll take a break. Back here in a minute after the injury timeout.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anytime, anywhere with Solutions North Bank. Our online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be pre-approved in minutes, and our lenders are always ready to answer any questions you may have. Visit skbs.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With Welch State Bank, you can give your child a head start with smart money habits. Our kids and teen checking accounts come with a real debit card with their name on it. An app with parental controls you manage. It's hands-on experience with saving, spending, and tracking balances, and real-world lessons that grow with them. For kids, it feels grown-up. For you, it's secure and supervised. Visit our website, welchstatebank.com, to learn more. Member FDIC.
Injured player being helped off the field. That's number 74, Braden Littlepage. Walking off under his own ability there. So, 25-yard catch by Kirk as he was short of the first down and then broke a tackle and made a guy miss to pick up the first down and more. Thought he was going to score. Touchdown saving tackle, but it is 1st and goal from the 6 for Coffeyville. The first time this season Coffeyville has been inside the 10-yard line. 1:06 left here in the third. Billingsley will go the I formation. 38-0, trying to end their scoreless streak. 10 quarters without a touchdown. Billingsley under pressure immediately, gonna roll, look to throw. Billingsley sacked. And that is a huge loss. 7-yard loss. Second and goal from the 10-yard loss. Second and goal from the 16-yard line.
I actually thought the defensive line broke through right away. I thought he was going to get sacked. It might have been better if he got sacked right away.
Better. Oh, something happened. We're gonna. What is this? They're moving the ball up. So it must have been a penalty on Independence.
I bet it was.
So that erases the big loss.
What did they say the call was?
I didn't hear. I just heard 15-yard penalty.
The way he broke through that line, it was almost like he got there pre-snap.
This was first and goal at the 3. Billingsley handing it to Westervelt, and Westervelt will lose a yard. Brennan sets it 13 carries for 35 yards. $25 seconds left. They do not have to call a play here if they don't want to. They can let this go to the fourth quarter. And I think that may be what they choose to do.
That's a pretty close play clock and game clock, isn't it?
It's fractions of a second off.
Let's see what goes off first here. Oh.
Close enough. I think the game clock was a little shorter than the play clock, but we will take a timeout. We'll start the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, ending the quarter does mean that's 11 straight quarters without points. Coffeyville will have it with the fourth coming up when they're knocking on the door. Second and goal from the 4 when we get back. Sunshine 98.9.
They are very loved. I love every one of mine, and I will do anything for any of them. We clean house, take them to the doctors, give them baths, anything they need. We go to the store for them or go to the store with them. We do everything with them or we do it for them. Cooking, cleaning, it goes back to the bonds that you build with the folks and become their family. And I am Teresa Ruark, and I work for Windsor In-Home Care.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeyville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeyville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeyville.edu. We are Coffeyville Community College.
Fourth and goal from the 4, starting the fourth quarter, 38-0. Coffeyville just tried to score. They have not scored since the fourth quarter against.
I feel like we're watching Mike Leach offense right here with how far we are with our wide receivers.
A fumbled snap, and Austin, who was back in at quarterback, is tackled down for a loss. I have not seen a formation like that in quite some time. I thought the receivers had to be inside the numbers. Is that not? It depends on how you bunch them up. What I was saying is under center, but nobody else in the backfield.
Yeah.
That I don't know how often I've seen an offense like that. Spread out formation, and now Billingsley will come back in, and they'll put him in the shotgun with Westervelt, the back beside him, on third and goal from the 7. Billingsley going to look to throw. Under some pressure, will throw. That pass is
intercepted.
Picked off at the 1. They're going to say it's incomplete. They'll have it fourth and goal. What's the call here? They're going to say caught and an interception. So Billingsley throws his first pick of the year, and the chance of points goes away just like that. 38-0. We'll turn it over, and Indy will take back over at the 2-yard line.
Independence will take over 1st and 10 from their own 2.
So 1st and 10 at the 2 for Independence. As Colbert just trying to, that's Lewis, trying to make something happen.
Flag on the field.
And a flag comes out. We'll see what the call is. This is Jason Lewis, who acts as the backup quarterback, also a running back. He's got 6 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown. So, penalty is on Indy, and that will back them up. Make it first and 10 at the 1 yard line. 1st and 11 at the 1 yard line. Lewis again. This one gonna lose even more yards. Make it 2nd and 12. We'll take a second pause. 10 seconds for station identification here on Sunshine 98.9.
The best of the West is South. South Roofing and Contracting, LLC. Today's Christian music. KQQF, Coffeyville, Independent.
We're going to Emporia tomorrow.
Gonna take a shot here, and that is dropped. Incomplete. Lewis. Pass is incomplete. Third and 11. 8:50 left here. Taking a snap in the Coffeyville end zone. Or I guess I should say in their own end zone. This is Colbert looking to throw. Will throw. That pass is incomplete. And that's a stop. For the first time tonight, we might see a punt from Indy. I don't think you go for this here. As Indy will punt. That is not a great punt. Coffeyville will get good field position. It does take a little bit of an Indy bounce, and will be touchdown at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Coffeyville at the Indy 30. Another chance to score points here. For those of you that may not have heard or may have missed the news earlier, there was a chase that ended in Coffeyville. Some of the information has been released on the driver of the car that was fleeing. A 38-year-old out of Blue Springs, Missouri, fleeing a target in Owasso. The chase went from all the way to Owasso all the way to Coffeyville. So some of that information has been released. A couple of injuries we know in one of the other cars. 6:45 left here. Billingsley going to take the snap, look to throw. He's under a lot of pressure, and we'll just get rid of it.
Ball dead. Second down and 10.
There's also a 19-year-old in the vehicle that was fleeing the pursuit, fleeing the chase as well, also from Blue Springs, Missouri. So 2nd and 10 coming up at the 30-yard line for Coffeyville. 38-0, under 6 to play in this one. Low snap, Billingsley again under pressure, and Billingsley sacked down for a loss of 10.
It appears that we're struggling to snap the ball when we're in the gun.
Not something they had an issue with the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But we saw the bad snap last week, and now we've seen a few bobbled or bad snaps this week.
That's a freshman. That's Drake Strimple is the center, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 20 back at the 40-yard line. 5:12 left here. We're in a running clock. It's 38-0. And now we will get a timeout. Coffeyville. We'll take it to back in a minute. Sunshine 98.9.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, Sunshine. KQQF. 38-0. 5 minutes left here. Billingsley, 8 of 15, 77 yards. Interception. But has been about one of the best parts of this team so far this season. Is now we'll get an official's timeout for some equipment issue with Billingsley. 4:51 left here in this one.
Is he bleeding?
I mean, KK has to come back in as quarterback.
Must be bleeding on the elbow.
He's taking a beating here in the fourth quarter. 4:48 left here in this one. So Austin will come back in as the quarterback. They're going to go... Well, they're staying in the shotgun formation. Austin will take the snap. Nice. Will look to throw under pressure immediately. Will throw. Passes incomplete.
That blitz was coming heavy there.
Bring up 4th and 20. .410 left here in this one. 4th and 40. 4th and 20 at the 40. This is probably Coffeyville's best opportunity to get points. Their last opportunity. Not best, but last opportunity to get points. Austin under pressure immediately again. KK trying to make something happen. He fumbles, still on his feet, and then he will go down. 13-yard loss by KK. And 4th down, and that will give the ball back to Independence with 3:40 left here. All the way down to your 3-yard line and could not punch it in. 1st and goal on the 3. And could not punch it in. They're going to go 12 quarters scoreless. And it does not get any easier. Christ Prep Academy next week as Galena beats Fredonia 24-12. Christ Prep Academy next week as penalty called here. Then you go to Christ Prep. Then you come home for your final home game of the season. That game is against Labette County, who looks like the best team in the SEK. That Labette-Chanute game, I don't know when that is. That should be a thriller.
Should be a great game. I think Labette County is really surprising a lot of people. They had a late football coaching change. Argabright took over, and apparently he's made some good changes with the program.
No, not just that, but also injury to start the season to what people thought was going to be their best player. And
you know, it's funny how some of those situations play out where you know, it's unfortunate that Jackson went down, but when it's necessary for somebody else to step up, and it's cool to see how a team rallies together, and they're just putting a heck of a season together right now.
Lewis on the carry picks up 4. Yeah, it's been very impressive. Very impressive to see so far. Second and 1 after the 4-yard run and the penalty. Another handoff up the middle. This will pick up the first down. Another 5-yard gain, that time by Lewis.
I didn't close the door.
Minute 37 left here. Indy just going to wind out the clock. That Chanute Labette game is the last game of the season, and that will be for the SEK championship. Chanute both teams will probably be undefeated, I would say, heading into that matchup.
Barring any
just upset. Yeah. 7-yard run that time by Lewis. Minute 5 left here. Another carry by Lewis. Tried to get to the corners. Got the first down and more. Another 7-yard run.
You know, KK on the defensive side of the ball, KK came from a complete side. He was the opposite side of the ball, went and almost made the play there.
A lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. Hasn't been able to really showcase it like I thought he would this season. 1st and 10 at the 20. And they've got one more play. Chanute fell to Steamhall Central 28-14.
2 losses in a row for them?
Yep. And they're just going to take a knee. That'll do it. Coffeyville falls in this one 38-0. Losing on homecoming to your rival is a sting like no other. And they will. 4 games left of the season. Trying to figure out when they're going to score points. Not just pick up a victory, but just score points. 3 straight shutouts. As we will take a break, back in 5 minutes. Sunshine 98.9.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
Education is the foundation of our community's future. Every day, our teachers, staff, and students work together to build something extraordinary right here in Coffeyville. From our innovative programs to our championship teams, we're creating opportunities that keep our best and brightest right here at home. When we invest in our schools, we invest in our children's dreams and our city's tomorrow. That's why I'm proud to serve this incredible community and work alongside families who believe in excellence. I am Dr. Craig Carell, proud superintendent of Coffeyville's public schools.
Not again. Lice? Seriously?
Don't panic. Call Monkey Business Nitpickers. Our safe, pesticide-free treatments help eliminate lice and bring peace of mind. Same-day in-house appointments, or we can come to you for your convenience. We're open for walk-ins Tuesdays and Thursdays, or call for appointments.